I love it when you talk dirty.
Like y'all was talking about being with girls and stuff. What's y'all thought on the double-sided dildo? Like, I need to know what women think about that.
I never did it before.
Okay, because I feel like y'all just bumping ass.
Boo, tomato, throwing tomatoes.
It's a different.
I mean,
First of all, anytime I've ever seen a double-sided dildo being used, it just looks fucking awkward and weird. Like,
I don't think it's gonna go right.
yeah, it's all wobbly.
It can't penetrate both
and
ways.
I feel like it's really
Would you let a
only
girl
meant for
strap
porn.
you?
I have, and she
She knew what
she
you
actually took my girl virginity. That was after I had.
did. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, like it was a Gemini. She was a Gemini,
Girl,
and she put me to sleep and woke me back up to it. I said, "Oh my God!"
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
"Jesus Christ!"
we love those.
I love you, Kayla.
Look,
She said,
shout
I
out
remember
to
you forever and always.
That's the love of my life. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yep. Has a girl ever strapped you before? Would you let a girl strap you?
I would if that's
Would you ever do the
Cool.
strapping? Have you ever strapped a girl?
no, but I definitely would.
Never strapped-
Absolutely,
I think I would too.
no doubt.
Gabby said it with big dick energy.
Now, Vic, would
Have
you
a
let,
blast.
like, say for instance you're in a relationship, would you let a girl come in and strap your girl in front of you?
I feel like I would enjoy that.
I mean, I don't
That's a
mind
great
because it's not gonna compete with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't compete because you can put
Some
dick
niggas be
inside
like,
her.
"Oh no."
No, you put
But
dick inside her.
like I said, the vulnerability shit. I ain't gonna trip. It ain't gonna hurt my ego or nothing. Fuck her.
But that's how niggas be thinking.
I'm gonna fuck you.
No.
But no, niggas really be getting salty. Like, even with like they see they girl with another girl, a lot of niggas get mad. Like
See, I just-
even with Jasmine be with another girl, it'd be like an inch of jealousy at first, and then I
You got my
quickly
bitch.
get turned on. It's like, okay, I get past that,
Like,
and then
what
I'm
the fuck? Okay.
oh, it's two beautiful women doing this and that, so like I
Look,
get turned on.
look.
But it's always that initial shock, and then once I get past that, like under like a minute or two, my dick get hard, and I be like, this is nice
Mhm.
type of shit.
Look, I try to go to instantly slut her out as fast as I can in my mind,
Mhm.
so I don't think about those things. It's like, you ain't fuck. No, I'm sharing this piece of art with you.
That's how it should be.
Type.
Now back to the honeymoon question. Do you feel like the honeymoon could keep lasting? Why it could or why it not?
I just think it's an unrealistic expectation because of when you get into the substance of meeting a person. Like I said before, you learn their tics, you learn their mannerisms, and with that, it's gonna be conflict. You know, like y'all ain't gonna always see eye to eye. So you can still give honeymoon treatment, but that honeymoon phase has expired. Like after you really get to know.
Yeah, because I feel like with the honeymoon, you don't know everything about the person off
It's
top.
just
So
like, ooh,
they
you-
just showing you their good side.
It's off of vibes.
So the more you hang around that person, the more you find out about their past,
Yeah.
their triggers, their traumas, and all of that shit. So it's kind of impossible for the honeymoon stage to keep on moving.
I disagree.
feel like that,
I kind of
yeah.
disagree. I feel like the honeymoon phase is the part where you do know all of those things. The honeymoon phase is after you know all of those things and you're choosing to love that person, and then you're just like in that bliss of like,
Yes.
yo, I love this person, like no matter what the fuck.
I feel like it's
And-
being in
and-
love.
Well, yeah, but it's
high-key.
also those first like feelings of when that love is starting to really set in, and you're realizing like I'm in love with this person despite everything. Like this nigga just robbed a bank like 10 years ago, or whatever fuck, or whatever flaw they have, whatever fucked up shit they have, whatever triggers they have. You're realizing that you're loving them through all of that shit. And I feel like that's when the honeymoon phase starts. And you're like, oh, let me plan this, or let me do this for them, or let me do that. Let me cook this bomb-ass meal and blah, blah, blah. I feel like the honeymoon starts to fall off because of the thought, the thought that it's supposed to end. I feel like we've been told for so long that, just wait till that honeymoon phase ends, or da-da-da-da-da. And we get this idea in our head that those first-time flutters or those first-time magical moments are supposed to end at some point. In my head, those aren't supposed to ever fucking end. Your position is never fucking safe. You know, like I don't ever let it
hate to
end.
feel
I'm
like that
always
my
trying to find new ways to make you fall in love with me deeper. And I feel like the only time it ends is when one partner decides to give up on it. I feel like that's the only time the honeymoon phase starts to dwindle away.
So I say this. I feel like, baby, what you talking about. So I feel like the honeymoon phase, if you really fuck with that person in a genuine way, I feel like the honeymoon phase should transition into you being in love with that
something
person.
more
So
serious,
I feel
yeah.
like the honeymoon phase is when you just getting to know the person. You only see the good side of them. You don't know about their flaws, their triggers, their traumas, all of that. I feel like the honeymoon phase is just you just seeing all the good, not the bad, not the fucked up shit. That's a honeymoon phase because
Once you
like I
realize
said,
that shit.
But how do you have a
hold on,
honeymoon
I'm
phase
about to
inside
break
of
it
a
down.
marriage?
I'm about to break it down. So the honeymoon phase, they're only revealing what they want you to see, pretty much in the honeymoon phase. Now, if y'all make it to a relationship and y'all end up being in love, I feel like when you in love with a person, you know about the fucked up shit like the traumas, the insecurities, the baggage, whatever. You still in love with that person because you accept all their flaws, all their baggage, wherever they come with, the fucked up shit, triggers, all of that. So I feel like when you in love, it's on a higher level than the honeymoon phase. It's like, okay, you know what you're getting yourself into, and you accepting that, and you love this person even
Like
more
you
because of that.
You went in
Right.
depth.
Can I go?
The honeymoon phase is just like, oh, I fuck with this person heavy because it's all the good shit. I haven't seen no bad shit yet, but all the good shit, it's a honeymoon phase. I'm loving it. It's all
that
good
shit.
But once you in love, you seen the bad, you seen the good, the ugly, whatever, and you still rocking with them at the end of the day.
And
So I
that's
feel
what
like the honeymoon phase should transition until you being in love with the person.
Can I be a science geek for just a second?
Go ahead.
Okay, so like technically when science looks at it, the honeymoon phase is when you fall in love, it's when you're getting hit with a cocktail of the love hormones, which is oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. You get big rushes of that. Those last for the first, I want to say, I think they said 2 to 3 years. Those rushes of oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin keep coming, and then after a while, they kind of dwindle away. The only way to regain those is by doing things that remind you of those first time feelings. So that means going out on random dates or like doing things for each other, random physical touch, random compliments, random words of affirmation, and things like that. So it's like, those first time moments of not seeing anybody with any flaws, though, that feels good. But I don't consider that the honeymoon phase because it's like, how do people have the honeymoon phase within a marriage? It's like y'all already been dating for like 6 to 9 months, then you get married and da-da-da-da-da. The whole reason why they call it the honeymoon phase is because you get these major rushes of like all of this cocktails of chemicals rushing through your brain.
I'm about to say all this cock.
That too, shit, all the dick down and all of that. But it's like you have to go back to like those beginning moments. I feel like the only reason why
be
those
deep.
honeymoon quote unquote phases
that shit
in
was deep.
is because you're no longer doing anything to trigger those emotions, trigger those hormones to start fluttering off in your partner's body. Every so often when I'm like, okay, it's been a minute, it's time for me to surprise him with some fucking random head in the morning. Or it's like, time for
love
me to,
those,
you
by
know
the
what I
way.
mean?
Yes.
Like, it's like, it's just, you just do little things here and there. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It doesn't have to be nothing like that. But it's like,
Morning breath head is underrated.
it's just, you gotta just do random shit to trigger
I
those
can go into a
fucking
whole
feelings.
rant right now.
Keep it stank.
And I was gonna like basically I feel like what you feel like. I feel like as long as you work to keep that in the relationship, when you want to keep making somebody feel the way y'all used to feel, or not even just a used to feel, y'all consistently working on making each other feel them feelings. It's all about the work that you putting in. And some people stop wanting to do the work, or they get too comfortable and be like, all right, I did enough. Like,
Complacent.
I bagged her.
It's
We in this
never
bitch.
over.
Like,
Consistent as fuck.
like, I don't think honeymoon phase is a phase. I feel like it's what you make it for real.
Okay.
I feel like the honeymoon should grow through time.
I support
feel
that.
like
You
the
learn to know
honeymoon
somebody,
phase should
yeah.
grow into being in love. Cause I feel like the reason they like from married couples, like they call it the honeymoon because it's like y'all go on an exotic island or y'all go on a vacation as
Y'all
a
have
married
a
couple.
honeymoon.
Yeah, like the honeymoon is like, okay, we get to enjoy each other time before we get into the real shit.
Yup.
And the real shit is when y'all being in love.
I feel like that's where we start
That's a
to
program,
add,
though.
Yeah, that's a program.
That's
I
a
feel like that's what we've
program.
been
I
programmed
think
to
the reason-
believe.
I think the reason
because then
Go
it
ahead.
It shouldn't even be labeled
Yeah.
honeymoon. Like, it should be just.
I feel like that. I think the honeymoon is all the good shit. It's all the good shit, and you're not seeing the bad. I
Right,
feel
at
like
all.
being in love is when you see the bad shit, the ugly shit, and you still there. You still rocking. I feel like being in love is more solid. I feel like the honeymoon is only the good shit. It's only showing you one side. I feel like once you in love, you know everything about that person, and y'all still bonded, y'all still closely knit, all of that. So you accept everything about this person. I feel like the honeymoon is only showing the good shit, not showing the bad shit. You only seeing one side of the person.
I feel like there can be a mixture of both of those things. There could be love, and then there can also be those whimsical moments and those like blissful, lost in bliss, ignorant is bliss type moments between you two. Because if you're so just grinding and just in the like the hard moments, you got to balance that out with like the whimsical and the magical part of love as well. So it's like
two things can be true.
I feel like they can coexist together without just being consistently trying to recreate that feeling. I get what you're saying. You can't just consistently be lost and in love all the time.
I compare it to a crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How people get addicted to crack.
hell of a comparison.
Crackheads are always chasing that first high that they had. And they chasing that down the line, and they never get that first high. That was the honeymoon phase. This first time they smoked that little piece
That's
of crack.
very accurate.
No, but that's how we stay in love. That's how, unfortunately, our bodies.
That's why they can't stop smoking.
That's how the fucking
I'm
humanity
dead. Scratches.
I want some crack.
No,
I want some crack.
I'm dead.
I'm Tyrone Biggums. I want some crack.
You got that first date. You got that first date.
And that's why Michael said
Open up that bum.
he don't have a one penis policy. He just want his girl to feel that honeymoon phase
over and over
again. I'm not there.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll ever be there.
Yeah, that's beyond me because my dick is the best. Leave me. Don't even try to compare that to
Marley
no.
said his dick is the best now. He says his dick is the best. But no, I do. But no, to be honest though, I do want my girl to have a honeymoon phase with women though. Like I do want her to chase that shit.
But that's what I felt when you said that. I was like, oh, this is like just the euphoric feeling to seeing somebody being happy and in love. Like, yes.
I honestly felt that
ideal
the
for me,
last
bro.
girl we dated prior to the last girl.
I just not there yet. I really saw
the last girl we dated prior to before we dated the last girl, it was like she was looking at him and then she was looking at me and she was like, oh, I just want to kiss the both of you. And it was like the way she was looking at him was super cute. The way she was looking at me was super cute. And that was like literally the first time where I was like, you know what, I'd let her fall in love with him. And then she fucked it up. But that I really started moving from.
I don't trust these bitches.
Right.
I had so much patience.
I was starting to. What did Michael said? Like, where you start moving from the jealousy to the compersion, where you able to like fall in love with like your partner's happiness. And I was like, oh yeah, I kind of would like that.
I ain't had that because you ain't gonna be happy.
I want to be your happiness.
Well, then I'll be there, bitch. I'll be there in the happiness.
Like I just want to get to a point where Jasmine just look at a girl and she just get the cheese and the smile, and I won't be jealous. I'll just be happy. Like damn,
Like, oh, that's cute.
like this bitch bringing tears to your eyes.
I gotta grow up.
Tears of joy. She's smiling, and then you slurping her up, you getting pussy. So like I would love that. But yeah, hopefully that girl exists somewhere. Like maybe one day.
I forgot.
She gotta go home.
Sister friends.
Sister wives.
Sister wives.
All right, let me ask y'all this. So what do y'all feel like the difference is between having standards and unrealistic expectations? Because a lot of these girls who called in to Kevin Samuels and now Kendrick G, these want to be like, oh, I want this and that, but like they 300 pounds and don't really bring anything to the table but trauma and triggers. But they want like a man who makes 6 figures and do this and that for them. But they're not even physically.
Not only that,
shape.
bitches you be working at Burger King talking about they need to make 100,000.
Bro,
Is that Burger King?
I know Whopper. I know they raised the minimum wage like $14, but still, that like damn.
Man, bro, if the actual
come home smelling like
person
burgers
looked
every time.
at the literal economy status of what middle class, man, bro, we're all. If you ain't making over what I think it's like $54K a year, you're not even considered middle class. Like, bro, how much money? So claiming I need a nigga that makes 6 figures.
Realistically,
bro, look, you're asking for the table inside of the house.
Can I say
and Mark, I'm gonna be real quick, I promise. And if I'm gonna say I'm not there yet, but we gonna make 6 figures off of this podcast someday. But like, if I'm a nigga who's making over 6 figures, I don't want a woman who just offering me pussy. Like, I would want her to.
You think your pussy worth $100K?
Yeah, like I would want a woman who's bringing something to the table other than just her ass and titties.
Put your pussy on live. I'll give you $1,000.
But like, I want a woman who's bringing something to the table, have her own hustle, whatever. Because like, say if I go down bad,
you gotta bring.
Yeah, she could bring something. I like. I'm a Kevin Samuels supporter. I think that's the only thing I disagree with him.
No, that nigga.
Because
I ain't gonna lie.
I think he was more so tell a woman like, if you want a nigga who makes his figures, you basically gotta be a robot for him. I don't want that. Like, I wonder how it was to come to America. I'll tell you, hop on one foot, you doing that type of shit. Like, I know I want a woman who also got her own mind, got her own hustle, and bring something to the table as well. Because if my shit get fucked up, you know what I'm saying? You can like help me out so I get back on my feet type of shit. So I feel like it should be both parties bringing something to the table. I feel like a woman should just never depend on the man to provide everything and vice versa. I feel like both people should make each other happy. And y'all should genuinely fuck with each other as a person. You shouldn't just be fucking with this nigga because he make a lot of money, or you fucking with this girl because she got a fat ass. Although I do love fat asses.
Fat ass.
It's been my weakness. It's been my weakness.
Fat ass would do you
in the past, but I do love a fat ass with benefits.
Who can make it clap?
I can do that. It ain't
Yo, I haven't made it clap in a
I
long
make him clap
time.
severely.
Can you, is your clothes? Can they do it?
Oh, you mean the
Look,
same?
clap like this.
They could.
It's a clap like
Oh, I
I'm saying mine.
Round of
can't
applause.
do it now, but I
Maybe
can
you make that ass
Do it.
clap.
Y'all want me to clap my booty? Yes, clap it.
Oh, what's going on?
I told her to make a clap.
in the mic.
Hey!
Just like that.
I ain't doing a bracelet.
Yo, I'm scared. It's been a minute. Yo, it's been a minute.
Let's get back to the
Her
topic.
shit
Hold
was
on.
Do it in the mic. Do it in the mic. Do it in the mic. Do it in the mic.
Shit,
Face
just
your ass
do
that
it.
way.
Wait.
Come on now, y'all. Wow.
Oh my
Behind.
God.
Yup.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Hey, now for the applause.
Claps.
Back to the full
No,
side.
my weakness is a nice fat ass. I love that. I just hope the personality comes with it. Like I can never, like if I make 6 figures, I can never just fuck with a girl because she got a fat ass and she just, her conversation is just boring and shit. Like me and Jasmine, we like a lot of witty, playful banter. So like when women can't keep up with us, it makes us feel like, it makes us feel like we're talking to a child.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
what?
No, I want a woman who can make her laugh, make me laugh, and turn her on mentally just as well physically.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that.
So basically, I wanted to say, I'm gonna go back to the Kevin Samuels thing. The reason why people take offense, like men and women took offense to a lot of things that he said.
Yeah,
Yeah, rest in peace,
at
Kevin
least.
Samuels.
Yeah,
Like,
R.I.P.
he had children and a family, so you know what I'm saying. That's the heartbreaking thing about it. But people, they pay attention too much to the delivery than the message.
Message.
And
that's
that's
what
that
I
on
mean.
that. Like people, they don't like the delivery of it, so they
Harsh.
don't like the message, and they don't like the delivery. They just throw it all away at the point. But at the end of the day, just receive the message, bro. Like however you get it, whether it's soft, whether it's hard, whether it's like just you got the message. Take the message, take the words.
Do you like it when it's soft?
What's soft?
She said you gotta clarify now.
You gotta clarify.
I need you bricked up.
I like it.
Bricked up. I like that.
I like it as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get the
That's what
message.
she
Cement.
said.
Cement.
Look, cement.
Looks.
Not submit.
Solid.
You gonna submit after it.
For real. So that's the thing about Kevin Simon. So like rest in peace to him. He was spitting some shit, but you know people got to do certain shit just to get the views and get the, you know what I'm saying?
That's why
I feel like people don't
Yeah.
like looking at themselves in the mirror. So it's like if he pulling out all your flaws and making you stare at him, it's like, oh shit, I have to deal with my real life, but I don't want to deal with that right now. So let me deflect what he's saying. Let me blow down on this
Look,
nigga.
I ain't
Nobody,
gonna cap. I ain't
nobody's
gonna cap.
Feel more
to
secure.
face
This
that
nigga
at all.
was doing
Work.
one hitters on women.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessary.
Body bag.
That wasn't,
I think-
that
I-
wasn't necessary.
Listen,
Bitches
I
going on there
think-
embarrassing
Like,
themselves.
yeah, like you can humble
yeah,
a
like
woman
they
without
calling
saying
in
that.
to argue with him, not even to get like a message or like
a
genuine
real solution
advice.
to yo.
Let
You know
me
what I'm
show
saying?
you
Like-
how far I'm against it, and let me still show you how high my standards is.
And like the thing I ain't like when he died, right? A lot of women was like celebrating his death.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
you
like how
don't
do you
wanna do-
celebrate?
that's how you
How
get
do you
bad
celebrate
juju.
his death?
Mm.
But at Thanksgiving and other holidays every year, you sitting next to an uncle who molesting kids. Like how you don't fix your own family, but you celebrating this man.
Yeah, that's that look
That don't
in the
make any
mirror.
sense.
That's that look in the
You
mirror.
want off the
Look,
nigga
that's a
who
topic.
you want off the nigga who
Right.
molested the kids, but you celebrating his death. That's backwards.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. But I ain't like that. I ain't like that because everybody is human. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have some more empathy than that, my baby. Like, but my thing about like, what was it? Standards
Standards,
and like
expectations.
expectations.
Yeah.
My thing about that is, everybody is entitled to what they want in their life. That's my biggest thing. My thing is stop looking towards or looking around at the people that want them things and you think they're like below you or you think they shouldn't have that. Why you pay attention to them? You should be paying attention to people that what you providing, they providing back to
It's a
you.
reflection.
You see that they have something to offer. You see that why you worried about them with what they want? That's what they want. If they want that and they have aspirations to get that, I'm pretty sure they're going to get that sometime in their life. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel and what you want in your life. My thing is about the person doing the work to get to them places in their life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to, like you said, potential or whatever. When you see, like, a proactive and consistent person with potential that's working up to be like that. Like, okay, she work at Burger King, but guess what? She going to work every fucking day. She take care of her kid. She doing what she need to do. Now, if you fucking with a bitch that you saying she ain't know what to do, she ain't doing what she need to do and shit, whatever. Okay, let that shit go. You can't say that
and
she
she
don't.
burning Whoppers. She burning Whoppers.
Not the
on
Whoppers.
top of that.
You can't be mad
She's all
about what she
fucked
thinks
up.
she want in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like my whole thing around it is that if we really take a look at where we're at in America, right? We really take a hard look at where we're at in America. Okay, we're not in a good place right now. Economically, we're not in a good spot.
Man, what?
Everybody motherfucking struggling. Gas prices is crazy.
My fitting is killing
The
me.
rent keeps raising. They talking about 3 times the rent to even get into a spot that
And
has
that is
fucking
just
roaches
'cause
and
of
cracks in the paint.
inflation.
Like, it's really fucked up right now. So it's like when you're sitting here and then you see all these conversations online, like, I only want a dude who has this and I only want a dude who has that. And dudes are looking at bitches like, oh, she needs to get a fat ass and she needs to get a BBL. Bitch, everybody fucking broke. We broke. Everybody is fucking broke. Everybody is trying to work towards something right now. Everybody's trying to fix a system that was never meant for us in the first fucking
it's
place.
fucking
And they're
everybody.
trying, and they're seeing
It's
us
just
trying to do it
fucking
and actually building
everybody.
something and building shit for ourselves and working our way around this really fucked up, twisted ass system. And they're steady fucking like hitting us with a checkmate every single fucking time. So it's like at the end of the day, we gotta sit back and try to figure out how we can heal this shit and work our way around it. So it's like we keep working against one another. We keep, instead of trying to come together and meeting each other where we're at, where we keep creating these unrealistic expectations for ourselves and for our partners and or potential partners and men and women, and
just
it's
people in
really
general.
fucked up at the end of the day. We ain't ever gonna heal the black family. We ain't ever gonna heal black relations if we keep doing it that way. And I just be looking at it from the sidelines because fortunately I have already found my partner, but it's like y'all really have it hard out here in these dating streets, and I'm very sorry.
The dating pool got piss in it.
Yup.
They got
I
piss.
feel like
and they would
I feel
throw
like
up.
the dating game is basically playing chess and like milking the cow. It's like, okay, you playing chess, you kind of see like where this person's head is at. It's like you can't reveal your true authentic self because you don't know if you're gonna be accepted by that person. So you kind of just leaving like little crumbs or sprinkles. Like, okay, let me throw some bait out to see what they fuck with that. And then they do fuck with it, I'll reveal a little bit more. It's like you can't even give all of yourself to a person in the initial conversation. And then if you get a certain type of woman or man, it's like, okay, well, I'm struggling right now, so let me try to milk this person for what they have. That's why I said milking cows, because it's like, all right, let me see if I can squeeze this person for what I need right now.
Yeah,
And
what
what's
benefit do I get from this?
Money, attention, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sex, let me
See.
milk this person for all of this to see what I can get. But go ahead.
I don't do that. I do the shit you're not supposed to do. I'm all in. Like, hey, this me. Take me as I am type shit.
Yeah.
And it's cold. Shit.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
no.
I just feel like when it comes to that, like, okay, I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to say it, but I forgot it went out my head.
If you get it
But-
back,
No, I'm gonna get it back. It's what was I about to say? Oh my God, what was I about to say?
no,
I was about to say something pertaining to like fuck, I forgot. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, if you get it back, let us know. But no,
Yeah.
I feel like, man, the best way to make a relationship work is just communication. If you feel comfortable enough and feel like it's a safe space to just communicate whatever you need out of that relationship, I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Like if you feel comfortable enough to be like, hey baby, I need this out of the relationship, or how about we try this? Like y'all should feel comfortable enough to like suggest certain things and just talk about things, like whether it's uncomfortable or not. That's how you progress. I feel like uncomfortable conversations produce like the best improvement. So it might be uncomfortable talking about it, but at least y'all can improve from it. When you hold shit in, I feel like you tend to lash out in like random ass situations. You know, I feel like me and Jasmine did that in the past. It's like I lash out. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is this shit coming from? Like, I didn't even know you was feeling this. Like, nigga, you just blindsided me. I don't like that shit. Like, nigga, I like to see my punches
Say it
coming so I
right
can,
in the-
you know,
Oh, I
do the
remember
Floyd
that.
As
Mayweather.
soon as I got
Marley got.
Oh, I didn't remember. So basically, I was about to say, like, you can't really be mad about people's expectations sometimes of what they want pertaining to like certain like standards and stuff, whatever, because it's always somebody out there willing to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Finny
They just gotta
facts.
find their way to them people, and sometimes you gotta go through people and be like, okay, this person ain't willing to do this, this person ain't willing to do this, but it's always somebody out there willing to do what somebody is looking for. So you can't fault people for what they want and they desire. Like, I feel like everybody just they're entitled to feel that way and what they want in their life. That's just, we're humans. Like, we're allowed to feel that way.
And that's a fact. And like, my bad, man. I'm gonna be real quick.
No,
like,
you're fine.
any girl who like getting their ass ate, right? Say like the nigga she dealing with was freaky as hell. He ate the shit out of her. Not literally, he ate shit out of her ass. But he
A little bit of
I'm gonna say this. He ate her ass
Little
really
scab
good.
plate,
He ate her ass
little
really
skinny scab.
good.
Little
And then
truffle
she broke
butter.
up with the nigga for whatever reason. She got to another nigga. He like, oh no, I don't do that. I don't eat ass. I feel like you never gonna top the last nigga because the nigga was really freaky. He ate her ass in a really good way. And you telling him that you telling him that, or he telling her that he don't eat ass, whatever. You gonna have to figure it out. I feel like she always gonna look at you like on a down, you know, on a level below the last nigga because you not that freaky and you not willing to eat ass. I
do
feel like
not
if a
Give a
nigga,
fuck. I don't care.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you eat ass, bro,
You're top tier.
yeah, you top tier.
Top tier.
If the nigga ate her ass in the top tier way, and she date another nigga who's not willing, and she date a nigga who's not willing to eat ass, she gonna always look at you as like, I really don't know about this nigga type shit. Like I'm saying, I really don't know.
I feel that, but I don't care.
You not eating ass,
Not, nigga, what?
bro? If you got a nice plump ass, how you not eat a nice plump ass,
I've
bro?
done it before. It's not something I do.
Why eat ass, bro?
You eat ass? Y'all eat ass?
Eat ass, bro. Nigga, it's a nice plump ass, bro.
No, even if it's a nice plump ass, that is a like a
My mouth is
premium
watering.
tier.
Yeah.
You
Like a
premium
dog,
tier
like a
level.
dog.
You got
Like,
subscribe for
Roof,
this.
nigga, roof.
No.
That's a pit bull bark. Roof.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's taken care of too.
Oh yeah, no. If she ate
Yeah.
Chipotle
First of
or
all-
rice and beans, I'm like, yeah.
No, you gotta be.
You gotta wait a week and a half.
If you a
She ate
female,
some
you should
foul
really
shit.
have
I'm like,
sex.
bitch, you
Have
farting.
sex
Like, I'm
in the
not
shower
doing that.
before you have sex anytime.
Oh yeah, for sure. If
But
you
yeah,
know
no.
you're getting your ass ate, like I knew me and JR had plenty of conversations over the phone before we decided to be intimate, and I was like, oh okay, this nigga's into eating ass.
Don't be a two swiper.
I made sure the first of all the strip
Foul,
was
bitch.
clear.
Like, don't be a two swiper.
And I made sure that I was eating the cleanest that week because I've never really had my. I did, but it was from this weird nigga, and we ain't gonna get on that topic.
40-year-old, he just ate her ass and didn't try to do anything.
And what I found out about the 40-year-old nigga, if you've been watching the episodes thus far, you know, like I've had my ass ate from this 40-plus-year-old dude for like 25, 45 minutes, and then we just went to sleep. But what I found out, my best friend who lives back in Idaho ended up fucking with him after
That's a lot
me,
of ass he ate.
and she found out that he
Jasmine
had
ass is
issues.
big. Like, it's a lot of ass.
He had issues getting it up. Like he has to take pills to get it up. That's what she was like. Oh,
That's why niggas
and
be eating pussy for that long because they
yo,
can't get
he
their
was
dick out.
having a problem
Or they enjoy
getting.
it, but-
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say because
and I at first I thought I was
Enjoy
like,
it
why did he just
severely.
eat my ass and fall asleep? And turns out, nigga just
Babe, have you ever ate a girl ass? I don't know.
one.
One. Okay.
It's smooth, surprisingly.
You know, like all I'm saying is like, listen,
It's
like listen to any
very
future woman,
smooth.
to any future woman
It's
that.
like the inside of the coochie. It's on
But
the
listen,
outside.
to any future woman that me and Jazz might date, like please don't have me eat your ass and you ate guacamole or like Chipotle or just some foul shit, bro.
You trying to
Yeah.
shit in my mouth?
Yeah,
bro.
like
Nah,
even
I'm
though your ass is
cool.
smelling foul, bro, just be like, no, this go straight to the bot. Yeah, like don't.
I'm gonna let you probably handle the ass eating because it was like I got down there and I was
You
like,
gonna put me through the fire?
I was like,
Hey, look. At
all right,
least you
that's
ain't-
good. That's
No, that's-
smoking the booty hole.
Well, right there. That's fucked up.
That's
You gonna
good
put
for
through
me
the fire.
today.
Let me be the test dummy.
But-
That's fucked
but
up.
yeah, no, I just think that
was
ass
taught.
eating is an exclusive subscription to me.
Yeah,
You know,
that
it,
makes
don't-
sense.
it just
yeah,
don't come.
I understand
That
that.
makes sense.
So like
If
I
I
don't
fuck
do
around
it
and
that
get down
often.
there and I get a
Yeah.
kernel or
Shit.
something, nigga, I'm tripping.
I don't
never
do
mind. It went
Nigga,
off.
I'm freaking out.
Dead.
When I see something brown coming out your asshole.
Yo.
Ooh,
Yes.
no,
You
get-
see something brown in her panties. Look at the
I
panties.
should not be able to smell.
Panties.
I should not be
Man,
able to
most of the
smell
bitches
what
I
you
fuck with
eat.
don't wear undies.
I'm saying like
Love
what you
that
eat or
shit.
ate.
We love those.
They don't even be wearing
Love what?
underwear. I said most of the women we mess with don't wear panties.
Makes sense.
They be ready, yeah. It's
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
What you
Why
do?
why get ready when
Nah,
you don't
or
have
they
We,
just
to?
we
have
wine and dine them. By the
They have
time
ass.
they eat the salmon or steak or
That's
whatever
so
they
funny.
eat.
Because you making a steak,
Hey,
bro.
no, because motherfuckers really like get you full. You know what I'm saying? Get you like some nice
Right.
drinks. Like you
Right.
good?
No, no, no,
All right, it's
listen,
time
And
to
they're
go.
trying to
listen.
bend you over right after, nigga. You better watch out. You just fed my ass.
Look,
You mess around, you're a boom boom.
You
No,
don't
no,
want
no,
your
no.
food in your dish
I'm
and
not
all.
gonna lie, bro.
On that little belly
Listen.
button of yours,
Let my
nigga.
shit settle.
If y'all ever dated a woman
Ah.
as a couple, all it take is like a well cooked steak,
No.
some salmon, some fish, some trout, or whatever,
Some
and then I'll
just a
play.
decent amount of wine.
I'll play some music trivia. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? Get them sipping a little bit, and next thing you know, they be like, "Oh, y'all cool couple." Here go my panties.
That's how Kayla did me.
Yo,
though.
you
She
gotta
got me some
formula.
drinks. She got me.
Don't
some-
say
Yeah,
the formula
look,
on
look.
air.
She got
They
No,
gonna fuck us anyway. They gonna fuck us anyway.
No
They
cap.
gonna fuck us
No
No
regardless.
cap, y'all just gave me the
What?
keys.
They
I
gonna
know.
fuck us anyway,
The keys. I'm about
regardless.
to buy a
Man,
mic tomorrow.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
bro,
I was-
like,
Man,
bro,
what?
baby, you know they gonna wanna fuck us regardless. Anytime we do an anonymous question game, they always trying to steal my girl. Like
Yeah,
the
no,
women be like,
somebody
"Oh,
on
I
her
want to eat
ass,
Jasmine.
bro.
I want to do this and that." Like they always trying to take my girl.
Yeah, and I think
So-
it's a girl.
You giving
too.
out the
No,
Krabby
I know
Patty
it is a
recipe.
girl.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they
all on
they make it known that yo, I want to fuck with y'all or
Tell
I
you
want to do
shit.
this and that to Jasmine.
Kudos to
Plankton
y'all
is
for
sitting
that
right over there in
because-
the corner waiting for the Krabby Patty recipe, and you just gave it away.
They still gonna fuck.
Yeah, he like,
And I don't even matter.
once y'all here, y'all here. Man.
So on to the blind date segment. Well, I guess it's not a blind date
Yeah, I was
anymore.
like, you definitely introduced us.
So what's both of y'all signs, real quick?
I'm a Gemini.
I am a Leo. My season coming up. I'm all right. let me
Okay,
stop.
so Vic, you first. What do you look
Wait,
for?
Gemini is air or fire?
Air.
Air.
Okay.
Vic, what do you look for in a partner?
All right,
Be careful with your answer.
Yeah, like damn. Loyalty first.
Okay.
Commitment
loyal?
followed up after.
Are you loyal? I'm definitely loyal.
To a certain extent, because you know everybody got their things. Honesty. I don't like a liar,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like the surface level. I ain't gonna go.
Surface, you don't go too far.
Yeah, no.
What about you, Marley?
Definitely loyalty at the top of my list, like, cause you know everybody got their own perspective of like certain terms and stuff of loyalty and everything. So I want somebody to like really align with my, you know, vision of loyalty and everything. That's the first thing. Definitely need honesty. I need somebody that's like secure in themselves. I need somebody that's like really like, I don't want you to depend on me for all your emotional like help
Or-
and support.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be there for you, and I can be there for you, but I need you to be able to have, and I'm still working on that myself. I'm not asking anything out of anybody that I'm not working on or trying to improve on myself. That's the first thing too. But you need to be able to have that peace and that comfortability, security within yourself before you come fucking with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the biggest thing. Like, I need people to be like, to find everything that you have within yourself first before you expecting out somebody else. Like, that's the biggest thing. I've really just recently learned that in the past like year or two, that I need somebody that's like really, because I'm comfortable in myself. I might shut down and stuff or whatever sometimes, but that's because I know how to handle me in the moments that I need to handle me. And you should be able to comfortable enough to be like, okay, let me get your space and let you get yourself together, and I'll be back type shit. Like, I need shit like that. Like, you have to be
That's
able to be
it.
comfortable with me being like, I don't just go ghost, but sometimes I need a moments where I need to like just be to myself, like, and gather my own thoughts and my, you know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you.
What?
If you got a nigga, do you communicate that?
I'm learning to communicate that better. Before, I usually wouldn't communicate. Like, I have friends that cuss me out for doing that shit sometimes. But it's like a thing where it's
Wait, cuss
like
you out for not communicating?
shut
not
down,
communicating
shut
that
down.
and be like, oh, you just disappearing and just like, like I just needed to chill for a few days. My phone been on D&D. Like, I just need to be to myself. Like, I don't feel like being, but well, sometimes you gotta tell people that. Like, and I'm just like, I have empathy for that because sometimes people just want to know you're okay. So that's understanding. So I understand.
Check on your strong friends.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the strong friends. So when I pop off and everybody looking for me like, ugh, like, okay, y'all need me all the time. So let me just need me for a second.
No phone
Right,
for 3
right.
days.
Allow me to need me for a second. That's what it is. Like, give me my time. So
Okay.
We take
Now-
one day a week.
Everything.
for that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I go to my house on Thursdays to regroup.
yeah.
And I come back to her with a hard dick.
And
So
she-
all right. So Vic.
Yeah.
So Vic, why did your last relationship end?
Huh?
No. Hey, you heard the question. Why did your last? Hey, it's hardball.
I ain't look.
So-
I ain't healed enough for that. I ain't gonna cap.
Give us a fucking
Yeah, just give us a surface level shit.
surface level.
Cause I want.
When
I know what y'all
was
getting
when was
into.
your last relationship
Yeah.
and why did it end?
Yeah,
Give
like,
us
it
the
can
most
brief- it can be
surface
brief.
level
Very
shit.
All right,
brief.
so
If you
most
don't-
surface level. I decided to look at potential than what it was, and it fucked me in the end. The end.
And how long ago was that?
A year ago?
Year ago?
Yeah.
All right.
Molly, why did your last relationship end?
And when did it end?
When did it end?
And why?
I want to say back in 2019, around probably September, October. And why did it end? I felt like the other person didn't want to work to be. I hate the word compatibility because people expect that to just be off rip. No, compatibility is what you work for. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that person wasn't looking to work towards that because they just want to do what they want to do. So it ended because we just wasn't on the same page, and I guess just at different parts of our lives and stuff or whatever, and just wanted different things, I guess. So, you know, that's why it ended for real. Different views and stuff and everything on love and life and family and stuff.
Okay, now, a question I gotta ask: what is y'all sex drive like? And one of y'all can elect to go first.
Problematic.
What does that
A
mean?
problematic sex drive, like
Yeah,
every day,
y'all
multiple
talk,
times
like,
a
so
day?
She said, what do that mean?
If I had to be realistic, you looking between 12 and 16 a week, maybe. Not every day, but like.
Got some problem. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
So you just have a really strong libido.
Yeah, it's very yes. What they call it in Marvel, uranium. It's very problematic.
You want to give me that vibranium dick? Wakanda.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wakanda.
Marty, is that too much for you?
I wouldn't say that's too much. I have a strong, very, very strong sex drive. Especially when I'm getting in, it's good, whatever. I'm gonna want it all the time. Like, yeah, run that shit back a couple times, my nigga. Like,
Run that shit
oh,
back.
you thought no, come back, my nigga. Like, I have a very, very strong sex drive, but I also have a control thing, where I was I can be celibate and stuff and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different times for real.
If your sex was a food, what would it be?
Cause I love food.
I knew that was a good one to ask you.
Oh, I gotta think about that one. Give me a second.
All right.
What about you, Vic?
I was hoping her answer was macaroni and cheese, but
No, I know what your food would be.
Nigga, that's the
no,
sound.
Why
of
I
the
know a
sex.
song would be.
no. Look,
Hey,
Maxwell, you owe me a check,
That song
nigga.
playing in the background. Just be aware.
Look, shit. That is a difficult question because I'm trying
Come
to think
on
of something
now.
really high class, like
No, not high class.
but-
nigga. It could be like
You need to be
something
you.
good
This
as
could
fuck,
be you.
like-
Like,
good.
it be-
chicken, nigga wise.
Chicken?
Nigga wine? Did you say nigga wine? Or
Nigga
did you say-
wise.
Nigga wise. Nigga wise.
Niggas that
Not
like
nigga
chicken.
wine.
It's that chicken.
Okay, that good ass
That
chicken.
good ass chicken.
Like
It's the
that
Thanksgiving spread.
Hot
for
sauce
real,
wins
for
before they went out of business.
Man, I tasted it just now, so I know it's good.
I
Right.
want to say something like, y'all know how y'all got that favorite dessert, the favorite dessert that y'all used to have when y'all was a kid, and every time
In
you
the
eat
fir-
it, it bring
yeah.
you back to them memories and shit, like a cheesecake or a funnel cake.
Why was that?
Or
Man,
like,
what? I was-
time you had?
Bro, I was thinking
Had
that
a
shit.
fucking
I was about to say
funnel cake.
cheesecake,
Like,
and
you know
then I
what
thought
I'm
about
saying,
lactose
like-
intolerant people.
Woo,
I am lactose
that.
intolerant.
Or like,
I only
like
drink
you said,
almond
like
milk.
a real soulful ass.
Almond
like,
milk.
Look,
I
I
was
was
like,
like, damn,
a
they can't
nice,
even
like,
have it. But then it be like that.
turkey
That's the
thong,
white
you know
women.
what I'm saying, with the
Ooh,
greens
or like the turkey
and
legs
some
that you
yams
only
and
can
the
get
good-
at the festival.
The good ass.
I do want to taste your greens one
cornbread.
day.
Yeah.
I do. Did you brag
My
about your greens?
Oh, my
I
greens
want to,
good.
you
Your
know, hold
greens
your word to
good.
that.
How,
Now,
how's your macaroni and cheese though?
I'm working on it, but it's actually really good.
are you talking
I'm
about?
trying to get to my
That's
mom's
wait,
level
wait.
at macaroni and cheese.
Oh wait, are you talking about her macaroni and cheese or her
Food,
macaroni and
the
cheese?
actual- all right, so they both.
Oh, which one are you
edible, but
talking
I'm
about?
the food one.
Oh, okay, the
Yeah,
food.
no,
Okay,
macaroni and cheese is good.
I know you're talking about the
No, I,
sound.
look,
I would
I'm
never
a
be at the
little
level
whore
of my
for some
mom.
Good macaroni and cheese. I ain't gonna count.
So I know they like the sound of macaroni and cheese. So I didn't know you was talking
Definitely.
about that.
No.
Okay.
It's still delightful though.
Macaroni and cheese salad.
No, not sound. I said sound.
Oh, okay, my
Not
bad.
sound like macaroni. No, you know the sound I'm talking about.
No, that's Tiffany from South Dakota.
No, okay. Let me ask you both of these. I'm gonna go with you first, Vic. What's your ideal relationship type? So that can be like how you want your relationship to be, and you want to bring other women into it, or like. So
Yeah,
describe
so
to you like your
relationship
perfect
style.
relationship. For
I
you.
wouldn't mind for my wife to have a sister wife. I would not mind at all.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it has a
Can they fuck?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just don't like do it a lot without me, or I'm gonna feel like he said segregated. Don't no.
Oh,
I don't care.
what's that?
Huh?
What's that?
I want you and
Yeah.
your girl to fuck a lot, but I still want to be able to fuck both of y'all.
Yeah, I want to be a part of it. Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
don't
okay.
exclude me. Please.
But send me videos when y'all fucking.
Is that a
sometime,
control
bumping
thing,
coochies.
though? Do y'all think
Like
that's
I want
control?
to see that. Like when y'all sucking titties or bumping coochies.
Is that
I
a
want
controlling thing?
Like you at
No,
work?
I just get turned
I
on.
think-
Not you. I'm talking about on his perspective.
I think I like
Okay.
what I like, and I like to watch, but I like to be a part of it too.
Yeah, it's like you like both.
Let me orchestrate this. Yeah, y'all play with each other. Here, I set these toys out for y'all.
Or go on a
Type
date. Shit, get the fuck out
Yeah,
my face.
yeah. Oh
I'm
God,
dead as fuck.
which one of y'all? Who gonna pick who up from
I
brunch?
feel like y'all underestimate like what happens when two women join forces and fall in love.
Nah,
I
I
have
like
no
that.
clue
No,
what
I'm
that
not.
looks like.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm all for that as long as she's not trying to break us up.
Oh
I'm cool,
yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like
bitches-
there's a lot of times
women be
that
backdooring niggas.
In my experience in dating women, there's a lot of times where shit just be popping off.
and I like
Yeah,
that.
and
That's
so
fine.
it's like,
that's
not
fine.
everything can be
Give me a break.
orchestrated by
Let
the
my dick
man.
rest,
'Cause
please.
sometimes,
See,
man,
that's not the case
I
with
will
the
walk
rest.
by and she just washing her hands after going pee, and I'm like, oh, she in there. She took her panties off. I'm like, let me just
Yeah.
walk by like I'm just like walking by, and she washing
like,
her hands,
"Ew."
and she's like washing her hands. She's like, what are you doing? And then boom, bitch, I'm out on top of the sink.
Right, you like. I like the way that you wash your hands.
Right.
Girl.
The way your fingers rubbing up against each other.
She's like, oh, what are you doing? Go sit down. I'm coming right back. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to put you on top of the sink. The
real
fuck?
wet. Very moist.
No lie.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. So Marley, what's your ideal relationship type?
I really don't have one right now because I'm still like developing that. Like I'm still I'm still learning what that is for me.
Could you see yourself with another woman and a man at the same time?
I'm still like, that would be like my dream to be able to be comfortable with a woman and a man in the same space. But like I said, like I'm really not healed enough for that. Like, but I'm still, like I said, I'm developing on what my view is on like, you know, the perfect situation that I want to live with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard because I don't like sharing people sometimes.
Yeah, girl, it was a tough one for me too.
Yeah, it's
It is.
very tough.
And at least you can admit that, because I feel like when I was first dabbling in threesomes and stuff, I wasn't in a healed space, and I still allowed that to happen to me, in which it kind of made it to where when I was with someone which it was a relationship style that I preferred, I just wasn't ready for it yet, and I allowed other outside influences to push me into that.
Yeah.
So then it caused me to be like, I'm never doing that, even though inside I'm like, that's me, that's who I like, that's the type of shit that I'm on. So at least you can fucking admit that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't admit that to myself, and I allowed outside influences to push me into it anyway, and it scarred me.
Yeah, I can be possessive. I mean, not possessive, but possessive and like, you know, territorial. I'm like that.
Facts.
I can be like that because I don't like to feel like somebody can like do more than me or
What's
make
the
you
value
feel
of something
better
if
than
everybody
me.
got access to
But
it?
when you reach that point of like
Just being comfortable with yourself.
being comfortable with yourself,
And the other woman make
the
you feel
other
comfortable.
woman,
Like she enjoyed the man, but she also reminds you that like yo,
Yeah.
bitch,
Like
I rock
there's
with you too.
Yeah,
Type
there's
thing.
times where I'm just like, I know his sex is fucking amazing. And it's like I'm into the woman, and so I'm like, yo, just like do your thing with her. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be kissing on her head or whatever the fuck, or we're just sitting there like rubbing on her hand or letting her squeeze my hand while you're doing your thing to her.
Look
But
at
it's
little
like,
nipple.
yo, nigga, that shit is fire.
But-
when you get there,
Yeah.
when you get there emotionally, and I know it's a journey that you have to go with inside of yourself and with your partner when you decide if you
To do
decide
some
to
stuff
do
like that.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you get there, girl, it is.
Like
I
I
can't
like
wait.
honestly, I didn't even
I can't
expect to
wait.
get
Like-
jealous when I seen her tongue kissing another one. I'm like, oh, I low key want to choke slam this bitch, but instead I calm myself down. Like after 2 minutes, I'm like, all right, I can join in. I'm getting
Yeah.
turned on. I'm like,
Hey, that's
oh,
the crazy thing.
yeah,
as
she
a
got-
nigga, that's the first place you take. Like,
yeah. I'm like, I see red, bro. I'm like, oh,
I don't know, but my biggest thing is like somebody's views. Like a man have to understand that like I'm not bisexual for you. That's just me. I'm not doing this for you or to entertain you. Like this is not a thing. It's not about you. This is for me. So if I'm being vulnerable enough to even do this and allow you to have that from me, that's the biggest thing. I need you to have an open view about that. Like men tend to be like, oh yeah, like
Just
she
for him.
bisexual, so I'm about to. Oh, she like
They
bitches,
get-
so I'm
they
about to.
get in the
Yeah, I'm about to
mindset.
have all these.
Yeah.
No, it ain't like that.
They
But
like they get in the
I ain't on
mindset
that.
like, oh, these two women gonna cater to me. Like, no, like I tell Jasmine all the time, I really want to meet a woman who makes her come some way, whether it's scissoring or her giving Jasmine head. Like, I don't have to want to be the one to get her off all the time when she orgasm. You know what I'm saying? I want to, like, we have yet to see a woman to make her orgasm. Oh no. I said the one girl with the fingers. It was
oh
only
yeah, that
one.
was on
My
one
bad.
of the
My
older
bad.
episodes.
I got something to say about that.
It was only one, but like I want a woman. Like I want to see a woman like get her off, and that would just turn me on
Man,
a
what,
lot. If a
nigga?
woman made an orgasm.
Let me follow this up.
Hold on. Let
Tag
Marty
out.
go. Let Marty go. Real
This
quick.
is a real short story, right? So I had this dude I was fucking with, whatever. And like it was one of my friends I wanted to fuck me for a long time. She was pressing me and shit, whatever. Another bitch I fell out with that I fucked, whatever.
Damn, why you keep falling out with all the bitches you
You're
fuck?
not supposed to
I
fuck
keep
bitches
falling
you
out the
fuck
bitches that I
with.
slept with. I don't know. It happened.
You're not supposed to do
But,
it. It's like the best friend policy.
But like the dude, I mean I liked him, but it wasn't to the point where I was trying to contain him or anything. But I was so pissed. We was enjoying the shit and fucking with each other, and we was doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Squirting all over the room, and shit. You know what I'm
Love
saying?
that.
And I got mad as fuck when he got off with her. I said, "Oh hell no!"
Was it your nigga?
It was a nigga that I was talking to,
So you didn't set a boundary.
but it just happened.
You gotta set that boundary, boo boo.
Yeah, but he should have known that. Like,
No.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
I
He
fuck
didn't know.
with. You don't fuck with her like
No,
that.
point,
know.
you
You gotta
point
set-
7
you gotta
seconds to
set
make a
a
decision
boundary.
as a man.
I didn't know it was this.
Like,
I
me
didn't
and
know
him
that's
have
what
a
she
set
said.
boundary.
I
He
didn't
can-
know what was on.
Like
They
one,
always
just for
don't
the
know.
safety of the
You gotta
relationship.
communicate
period.
that though.
Oh,
I
God.
gotta
Me
communicate.
trying
We
to
that.
wasn't
have-
together. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't kind of trying to contain.
No,
him. But I was sorry because
we
we
really
be
don't
fucking. You
know.
don't fuck
But
with
I
me.
mean,
She
I
just
know
came in
now.
because she was trying to eat
You
my
gotta-
pussy. She just came in because she trying to eat my pussy. Y'all
And
ended
he
up
took
fucking.
it back.
And
We
I
feel
was
he
like, y'all wasn't supposed to be fucking. She supposed to just eat
Yeah.
my pussy. Like that was at the establishment.
Oh,
first.
you weren't supposed
Oh.
to fuck her.
Oh, my nigga
he
benefited
just
off
went
of
in.
So, but
you.
then,
told that
but
to
when
him.
they end up doing it though, I was like, all right, whatever, let's come on, let's do this, whatever, fuck, we going.
Nope, that's where
But
he
then
went
when he
wrong.
got off her, I was like, all right,
Yeah, nah.
That's my
See,
dick.
the first time
I
a
was like, I ain't
boundary
like
is
that.
crossed inside of like a environment like that, and that's when you know you're not supposed to have that environment with him ever again.
yeah,
took
he got
advantage
dead it,
Yeah.
dead it.
I mean, if you don't establish that boundary,
No, she did.
oh yeah,
He wasn't
nah,
supposed to
for
fuck
sure.
her.
Oh, yeah, you was just supposed to eat her pussy.
But I was down for when it was like we was having fun. Niggas was off
But-
Right, yeah,
base.
you.
A nigga was off cold. You know what
Nah.
I'm
But
saying?
it's already
Change your
breaks the
mind.
trust
But
though.
it breaks the trust off,
Yeah,
off
for
top. Now,
Cause
if
he
you-
my friend first before anything. When we
yeah,
was
but
dealing
if
with
he
each
would
other,
have
but then-
withheld at first, then it would have been like, all right, next time, this is
Yeah.
what
We can
I'm
move
gonna do,
another
and then we
step
can
further.
move another
Yeah.
step.
Like
I
that.
feel like that's where me and him kind of do the best is respecting each other's boundaries, making sure we're going at each other's paces and everything like that. But the moment somebody breaks that trust, then it's
Yeah.
like, you ruined it.
Yeah.
It be
Like
like
the best like
It really
so
be like
far
that.
like when me and Jasmine had threesomes, like me and her nice round ass from the back, and I hear the macaroni sounds while she and the girl
Talk
out.
your
It
shit,
just
nigga.
Turn me on, and like just hearing them kiss, we both sucking titties together. It's always a good time, and yeah, I just wish we could find a woman who we just click with all around. But a lot of these women do fucking suck they airheaded and they don't know how to carry a conversation. Like they, I don't know, bro. They just can't keep up with like our conversations or whatever. So, you know, hopefully we can meet a woman out there who clicked on all cylinders.
I feel like a lot of it's from just this on a side note because we're getting a little off topic, but I feel like a lot of it is just from when it comes to the dynamic that we are into. A lot of quote unquote swingers or poly-ish couples only are there for the sex. Yeah. Me and you want a whole experience, and also like we're here for you when we have a good time, but we also need you to reciprocate that back. You're not just gonna be a body bag. You're not just gonna come in and just be, you know, we want you to come and kick it, and we want you to go on trips with us. We want you to do all that shit with us. But if you're not reciprocating on a mental level, then it's like, how can we trust you with anything that we have to offer?
Right.
Yeah, bitch, you want to make s'mores with you, bitch.
We trying to be
Put
your
that shit over the flame. Put it over the motherfucking flame. You know what I'm saying? Melt that shit. Eat it.
Right. I'm trying
You
to
might get
fucking,
8 hours after
I'm
that.
trying to see my nigga fuck you over the banister in front of the lake, nigga. The fuck?
Come on, now.
Feel that cool
We
breeze.
can't do that with the what's up
forget
or
the
what you
chocolate.
doing.
The Hershey's.
Hey, has anybody in here done like over the balcony type shit? Because I've yet to experience.
Man, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. First of all, the lake house we were
I just
at,
hear about that
there was white
that
people
female
on each side
DJ
of
like
us.
falling 13 story. Yeah, like they trying to say her girlfriend might have pushed her or some shit.
Fuck.
Like it was crazy.
pushed it. It wasn't a him.
No, it was she. No, she had a girlfriend.
Scrappity.
She was in a relationship with a woman. They were saying
shit.
that her
She
girlfriend
did
might
do
have
it.
pushed her off the.
Maybe she was strapping her a little too hard over the
She was
balcony.
hitting
That would
thing,
suck.
love.
That was
You know how
yeah,
fuck-
you still going to jail.
You know how quick your pussy would dry up if you killed your partner during sex?
Bruh.
Like
ain't even-
damn, I was
look,
strapping
look,
it too
I
hard,
wouldn't
so
be
she
concerned
died.
about that.
Like she
That
died.
might be
She
a
had
story
some
to tell
skinny jeans
somebody
on and
somewhere.
they're just a little too low.
I don't know. I want to get insensitive because that's
Oh,
fucked up.
shit.
Yeah.
I want us to get canceled. We just started this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
That shit just happened. Let
We
me
just
stop.
taking off. You know,
Edit.
time stamp killer. But no, I feel like we definitely had a good show, and I definitely want to end on a high note, and just to remind everybody, we try to keep the IG live battles going. Haven't noticed by now, I'm real competitive, but we having another IG live battle this Saturday, Yo Gotti versus Pusha T, and then the weekend after that, I'm battling Fab versus Wale. So if y'all can pull up, it's always over my cousin's house. If I want to know the address, it's DM us, and we'll send y'all the address. And it's always a good time. We always got drinks. It's always girls shaking ass. You know, it's always a good time. Like it's good vibes, all of that. And yeah, I definitely want y'all to be a part of it and pull up, because I know y'all probably think we fun people, and we definitely are in so many ways. And,
Also, go ahead, babe.
No,
I was going to say also August 6th, our engineer, BK Watts. I'm sure a lot of you motherfuckers already follow him. He is doing a Baduism art display where he will have dancers, body painters. We're still looking for models for the body paint. So if you guys want to do that, please reach out to either us or BK Watts into the DMs if you would like to be a model for that. I'll be doing interactive paintings. There'll be other artists doing paintings as well. It's going to be a very good time. Please show up and show out. Look either on our podcast page for the info or BK Watts's Instagram page for the info as well.
Definitely. That shit gonna be lit. I'm excited. And if y'all come, y'all might meet y'all. Yeah, yep. You might meet your partner, your life partner. You never know. You
Little
might,
earthy bay.
yeah,
Little spiritual bay.
you might end up
crystal.
having.
Right.
Exactly.
Little crystal.
Might end up having
little,
unpre-
just
important.
little armpit hair bay.
No, you need the deodorant with the cancer stuff in it, baby. Okay,
The
no.
cancer.
Might end up having unprotected
Work,
sex
bitch. I
that night.
tried.
No, we
I
promote
tried the midnight
condoms over
clay.
here.
Don't work.
Not all the time.
that
All the
shit.
time.
Not all the time.
All-
You might end up having unprotected sex.
All the time.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Unprotected sex. It's the best.
Talking about deodorant.
Look,
No, I'm saying you might have.
you know when unprotected sex
here.
feels the best? When I can see your my chart.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Period.
Me and Jasmine got on my
Period.
chart, so we good.
All right, as long as it's consistent, then
We're
cool.
bitches, yeah.
Why do niggas be so weird about like getting tested and stuff?
It should be
I don't
very
know.
I don't know.
normalized.
That turns me off.
Too many people got herpes, bro.
Yeah, look, I am not a statistic. I will not be. I refuse.
It's just an easy app. Just click that bitch open, and you can have all the dick and pussy you would like.
But anytime I say you feel me, I really want you to feel me. Like I'm not
Feel
just
me.
saying that, like
Come on now.
you know, like in
But
vain. Like I
also,
always
don't
babies
feel the
don't
same
really
when it's in
get,
your
you know,
guts.
babies still
You feel me.
happen. So
or
gotta spend that
you can either feel me or feel me with a bear skin condom. But I'd rather you feel me, feel me.
No, feel me. Feel me.
right, right, because them about to be outlawed. Those about to be outlawed.
Well,
And even
Outlaw.
then, where's the other few percent
500
in
on
the
Second Cedar
condom?
Point.
Go.
Like I said, at
They
Millennium
don't work
Force,
100%.
that
Okay.
first hill was crazy. So
Right.
I don't know if they survived the first
Point.
hill.
You said Cedar Point.
He's different.
Millennium Force, the first hill was crazy. Take care of it.
Look,
But,
look,
but
no
what I
cap,
was
no
saying,
cap.
so, but yeah, y'all come to the IG live battles. We would love that. Just like I said, hit us up in the DMs, and y'all would enjoy that. And give them your Instagram one more time.
Yeah, let me look.
And let them know what you do. one
_
more time.
crowned.vic.
How you know mine's better than me? Look,
Yeah, that's crazy,
_ crown.vic. I do art. I do photography. I do logos. I do portraits. I do a little bit of it all. So fuck with your boy. And I
Definitely.
support black people. Like, come on now.
And you gotta tell them you want a pussy eating contest.
Oh yeah.
So you know he doing it down there.
That is like
Ladies.
a little highlight moment for me
Mhm.
because I mean it wasn't a lot of spectators, but I was the best one,
Mhm.
and that counts. That's all that matters.
What was the contest?
Yeah, like come on now.
Yeah, like, I think it was like a pie.
You said it was a cover. Explain
It was a-
Vic,
it was a
real quick. Hold on,
pussy-
let Vic
it was
explain
a-
it. Go ahead.
It was a cupcake pussy eating contest, and the cupcakes had clitorises on them. So I dropped my phone. Damn. From
You dropped
from
the
my
mic.
experience of
Not real ones.
devouring shit, I have been I seen how the other dudes was going, and I wasn't phased.
Should we do that on the show?
Yeah, y'all niggas gotta
should
come
do it on the
Should we
different.
do that on the
You
show?
and Michael, because I remember Michael had a bitter
Yeah.
taste, and Michael was mad that you won. Michael felt like
Sorry.
you should have won.
So no,
Yo, we should do
these
that on the
niggas
show.
was showing.
We should,
These niggas was trying to show out
come back.
for
yeah,
the women.
we should just run that back.
I bet I
replay.
still win.
Yeah.
But these niggas
I
was
feel like
trying
Michael
to
was
show
only
out.
seeing it from one side.
Look, they
so
was
he
trying
didn't
to
see
show
the
out for
whole
the women.
pussy.
They was like
He
really
didn't see the whole
destroying
pussy.
the cupcake and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is what y'all do to the pussy, but the pussy is far more delicate than that.
He said you have to be soft.
You gotta be soft. First thing I did was
Get that click hard and sticking out. You gotta pull that click
Look,
out.
man, bro,
Pull that clit out.
And my
Make that
representation
shit
of that
stick out.
was
You know what I'm saying?
taking a little, little paper filling off the
supposed to
cupcake.
It's like a dick needs to get
Undressing
hard.
it.
The clit
I
needs to
literally
get
put the
hard.
bottom of the
It's supposed to
cupcake
get a little
underneath the
thicker.
If you
clitoris.
can't, find it, she ain't
Flick.
ready.
It was a wrap.
Plump her up.
But that shit
It's a
plump
wrap.
up. Blow that shit up. And
Like the
Marley,
air mattress.
give him
the
your-
air
Yeah,
mattress.
you better have a story as
your Marley,
Raunchy
let
as
them
that.
know what you do and let them know how to find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, BIGG Marley with 3 Ys. Model, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot. I do video work too. I model in videos and everything. Make body products, all of that. Creative direct, all of that shit. Long walks in the park.
come on
All
now.
up in the park. And she might be a sub for you, Sierra Collar, right?
If Vic don't take you on one,
I have
I'm
no
gonna
problem
take
with
you on
submission.
one. That's all. I'm
I
gonna
love
say.
to be cheered on when I'm pleasing.
If Vic
my
don't
man.
take you
Look.
on,
Yeah, you doing a good job.
Hold on, wait,
Look.
my bad. I got one more question. Are you a spitter or a quitter?
Huh.
What you mean, spitter or quitter?
You know what it is.
You know exactly
you know
what
what's
it
going
is.
I
on.
don't spit or quit.
Yo, spitter or quit. I like
Spit or
that.
quit.
Spit or quit. So she said she don't spit or quit. You know what I'm saying? Use your imagination with that. She don't spit or quit.
All right.
You know what that means. But we gonna end on that note, and we want to thank all of our supporters. We almost at 1,000 followers
Come on
on
now,
our
get us there.
podcast page. Yeah, like we almost there. We only did this shit like a few months ago. It ain't even been a year, so I feel like we've been moving fast, and that's definitely encouraging. So please keep supporting us. We trying to get rich off this shit, and I feel like it's not that far ahead of us. And we will see y'all in 2 weeks. And thank you for everybody for tuning in. Peace.
Sir.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Yeah, man.